up in SVG-TV News and Sports this evening at 7. National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority concludes month-long activities with National Parks Day, emphasizing environmental conservation. Trinidad and Tobago government targets US $2 billion boost in non-energy exports by 2027. Bolivian doctors take to the streets as the country's healthcare system runs out of critical resources. And in sports, Joseph and James help Windies women win big over Ireland in a Tri-Nation Women's T20 International Series. These are the stories coming up in SVGTV News and Sports this evening at 7.
Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV News and Sports for Friday, May 29th, 2026. I am Twyla Thompson with the details. In an effort to raise environmental awareness in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, a month of activities held by the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority throughout May culminated today with park explorations and exhibitions in observance of National Parks Day. Several stakeholders participated in the initiative, engaging students and members of the public on issues related to environmental protection and conservation. Acting Director of the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority, Radhika Tanis, underscored the importance of protecting the environment amidst the challenges posed by climate change in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
These ecosystems are increasingly threatened by pollution, improper waste disposal, climate change, habitat destruction, and our own human actions, unsustainable practices. Therefore, this year's theme challenges us to take responsibility for protecting these valuable resources. A greener future begins with simple but meaningful actions. Keeping our rivers clean, keeping our beaches clean, reducing litter and plastic pollution, preserving biodiversity, engaging in planting trees and protecting trees, and educating our communities about sustainable environmental practices.
Tanis added that all stakeholders must play a role in protecting the environment while encouraging greater involvement among young people in conservation efforts.
This year's theme highlights the role of partnership and community involvement in environmental conservation and protection. Why? Because it requires the participation of everyone: schools, businesses and organizations, communities, families, and individuals. When we work together, we create healthier ecosystems, stronger communities, and a more sustainable future for generations to come. This exhibition is designed to engage and inspire persons of all ages. We especially welcome our students and young persons because we know that you would be the future stewards of our environment.
Among the stakeholders participating in the exhibitions were representatives from the Forestry Department, the National Emergency Management Organization (NEMO), and various departments responsible for rivers and beaches management. Marketing Officer with the National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority, Twanik Barrow, said the activities held throughout May demonstrated that positive attitudes toward environmental protection must be consistent and ongoing.
So just throughout the month, we hosted a number of educational and community-based activities aimed at raising awareness about the importance of protecting and sustainably managing our parks, our rivers, and our beaches. And some of these activities included our school outreach program. We had some radio sessions, we had workshops, consultations, we had parks exploration days, and today is one of that. and we also will end with today's exhibition. So these initiatives
9 students from Wake Forest University, USA, are currently in St. Vincent and the Grenadines as part of an environmental communications program. The students are studying St. Vincent and the Grenadines' environment, including its impact, challenges, and how Vincentians navigate environmental issues. The group, accompanied by 2 professors, including a Vincentian who initiated the program in 2019, attended the recently held Fisherman's Day activities in Kingstown.
The trip is around environmental communication to talk about the ways in which humans and the environment interact and the way in which we can protect the livelihoods as well as the environment in St. Vincent. So we've met with a lot of practitioners, a lot of individuals that do a lot of fantastic work. From a sort of like a microscopic perspective, and the theme is Ridge to Reef, and they get to see how we communicate all of the environmental challenges with respect to hurricanes, natural disasters, fires, floods, etc. So we're here. We try to incorporate a lot of the local knowledge, the local experts, the forestry, NEMO, and many other organizations. So actually, you too, your very organization was part of the process. And we visit a lot of the sites. We went to Soufrière the first day, which was really, really remarkable to see what happened since the eruption. And also, we have been to the Montreal Gardens, the forestry assisted us in getting permission to go to the catchment site. Also, we're going to be going to Beckwith, and we have also going to...
In interviews with SVG-TV News, the students said the experience was new and exciting for them and described it as one of the highlights of the many tours they have taken across SVG.
We're from the United States, so I'm excited to see, how you guys celebrate culturally here, and it seems like everybody's so kind, having a good time.
And really just seeing the culture of the environment of this trip that I've been on. Like in America, I'm from a city, so I would never see any fishery being done or anything like that. So just seeing how it kind of keeps the culture together, keeps people together, and brings them together, I really enjoy that.
And overall, I'm just really excited to see how people celebrate all the fishermen and just enjoy their own dishes here. I've never seen anything like this before, so I'm just really excited to see something new.
I enjoy how this festival really just embraces St. Vincent's beautiful geography and how they get to celebrate, fishing really, and the people who work in our professions. And it's my first Fisherman's Day, but I'm just observing all the fish coming in. We saw a really big fish, and we're also looking at the descaling competition.
I liked seeing the fish coming in. I'm enjoying seeing all the boats and the different people moving in and out of the dock.
Something about it I'm going to remember is the people and their culture, and also how big the fish are. I just saw a big fish come through.
So nice here. It's absolutely stunning. It's good to see all the boats and the fishermen coming in. It's good that we get to celebrate them. They bring us our food, so it's really important that we recognize that kind of thing.
The Ministry of Agriculture, Forestry, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor has launched its 2026 Home and School Gardening Program. The program was launched on Thursday, May 14th at the Methodist Church Hall and aims to equip participants with the skills and knowledge needed to grow their own fresh produce while promoting healthier lifestyles and food security. Senior Technical Officer Curel Thompson Fergus said the background competition, which forms part of the program, will be different this year as participants will not receive startup materials and will instead be expected to establish their gardens on their own.
Now I know that among us, we have some newbies, persons who have never gardened, and some persons who have been gardening for over 10 years and more. So you might find that the material that we present today, you might be okay with it, but I'm hoping that you'll find in it something new that you would learn. So we would not start up with anything, but we still give support at the beginning. So as far as it is possible, we give advice on land preparation and other things, but not material support, right? And we had explained that in before, because if I decide let's give all of the participants some seed, my seeds germinate, yours die, then I'm accused of giving you bad seeds and giving somebody some better seeds and so forth. So we want to start everybody even, you organize, and we don't want to have all of the gardens looking the same. So if I distribute all of the seeds, then everybody will be planting the same thing. So we want uniqueness, we want to see innovation coming out through your gardens. So we're not starting up, but we're giving support.
Thompson Fergus also noted that organizers are planning improved prices for this year's competition.
As we remember, we're not in it for just the prizes, right? We are in it to eat healthy, get our exercise, and do other things. The prizes is just the additional things. In terms of how we roll out the competition, we have already registered. We have 92 persons registered, 92 or 96, Rachel, about that. And today we should have had, or throughout the day, we hope we will have everybody, 73 persons registered for today. Our biggest registration so far and our biggest attendance so far. So we are growing. We do see a problem from the last two, not a problem, like a trend that we want to stop this time. We would have a large number of persons registering and they wait until we end up. For the last 2 years, we had 22 and 25. Let's see if we could better that this year and let we have everybody reaching the end. You know, some people drop out, they can't deal with the water, they can't deal with the weather, they can't deal with too much, they can't deal with the stress. But let's see it as if I finish, whether I come first, I participate, and I do have something to eat, enough sometimes to sell. So let's continue. And you have the support of the extension officers, and you have the support of the Rural Transformation Unit and the Ministry of Agriculture.
Regarding the training components of the program, Thompson Fergus said the sessions were carefully designed around the needs of participants to ensure they gain practical and relevant knowledge that can be applied directly to their home gardening projects. The ministry says the program continues to play an important role in encouraging greater self-sufficiency and strengthening community involvement in agriculture across the country. The Holiday Inn Express hosted its first open house since opening in 2024, welcoming local partners and stakeholders for a tour of the facility and an opportunity to learn more about the services and amenities. During the event, General Manager Francilia Marksman highlighted the hotel's offerings, noted that while the facility caters to overseas visitors and tourists, it also welcomes local patrons.
Carefully decided, our team leading this program today is Miss Felicia George, and I suppose you would meet Miss Onika Charles a little bit later, front office manager, and they really put everything together. They decided who they wanted to have here, and for obvious reasons, they thought that our product is too important to remain a secret. So we wanted to get the word out there. Persons have been asking, y'all are still open, nothing going on there. But it's just that you may look down and the guests are not running around in the yard because it's not a school. Persons kind of, maybe they're by the pool or they're just resting or they're going out to their appointments or whatever it is that they're doing. Our recent holiday, Spiritual Baptist Day, we had some guests who came out dressed in all their loveliness and went to the festivities. So we do have a wide range of guests.
Marksman also reminded attendees that opportunities for investment remain available, despite the hotel being government-owned.
We just want to let you know or remind you that we are actually owned by the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. So this is all a We Hotel. And we also appear on the portfolio of investment opportunities by Invest SVG. While we do keep our doors open and we keep our staff paid, there's going to be a point when we're going to get, this plant would need some major repairs. So we would need an injection of some resources. So if you see us being advertised, it's not because we are selling off, it's because we need to get investors in so we can enhance what we have and keep it going. So, and our Corporate name, Urman Hotel Management Company Limited.
Human Resources Manager Mrs. DeSantos said the hotel's hospitality services are on par with international standards, a feat made possible by its team of 43 local employees.
Comprised of 46 employees, 13 of which are female, and we have 15 male on our staff. Seems that the ladies always overpower the males. Our ages range from 18 years to 66 years. We come from the length and breadth of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as far north as Fancy and Myro in the southern Grenadines. Our academics include secondary education, tertiary, including first degrees, and a few of us are pursuing postgraduate degrees. Our team also include seasoned hospitality employees. They have worked on cruise ships, resorts in the Grenadines, throughout St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and also throughout the Caribbean region.
The Holiday Inn Express officially opened its doors in November and features 93 rooms, including 18 suites, meeting spaces, and a range of modern amenities designed to serve both business and leisure travelers. As 7 contestants to compete for Miss SVG 2026 crowned tomorrow night. This and other stories coming up when we return with more local news. Stay with us.
Welcome to SeaStar.
Welcome to the upgraded SeaStar Limited,
where we offer to almost all your household items.
They've expanded their range to sofas, dining and patio sets, beds and mattresses, wardrobes, kitchen cabinets, office furniture. That's just a few from the luxurious collection. Not forgetting their signature quality windows, doors, rails, and bathroom enclosures. Journey on up to SeaStar, where their friendly sales clerk is happy to assist. SeaStar Limited, where quality meets style.
A funeral service should be one that you can be proud of. One that leaves lasting memories of your loved ones. And that's where you need the New Haven Funeral Home. We are proud of the quality and class we have brought to the industry. We are proud for having trained the very first certified embalmers in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are proud of leading the way in terms of live streaming of funerals online so that your family members overseas could also be part of the celebration of life. We are constantly improving our services. We are driven by customer satisfaction, and we are proud of all that we do.
New Haven Funeral Home.
Bowman's Pharmacy, why choose us? We have all the prescriptions and over-the-counter medications, personal care products, lowest price guaranteed. Located conveniently next to the Bank of SVG on Grenville Street. Opening hours Monday to Thursday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Friday, 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Email us bowmanpharmacy@yahoo.com. Call us today at 456-2235 or 593-3918. Bowman's Pharmacy, easy to find and ready to serve you.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Shop with confidence at Quartz. Get the lowest prices guaranteed. Get appliances, furniture, electronics, and so much more. If you find a lower price on any other products elsewhere, we'll match the price. Plus, we'll give you back 110% of the difference. Shop with confidence only at Quartz. Bringing value home. Special conditions apply.
On Friday, May 29th, you can help realize your dreams with a lotto jackpot of $80,000. Your dream vacation, a university degree, that new ride, your new house can all suddenly be within your reach. What a little lotto can do. It's a lotto jackpot of $80,000. This Friday, May 29th. You have to be in it to win it.
Welcome back. 7 contestants will vie for the prestigious Miss SVG 2026 crown when they grace the stage at Victoria Park tomorrow evening as part of the Vincy Mas celebrations. The highly anticipated pageant is scheduled to begin at 8 p.m. and will see the contestants competing in several categories as they showcase their intelligence, talent, elegance, and cultural awareness before the judges and patrons. This year's winner will receive a university scholarship as part of the grand prize package, along with other awards and opportunities to serve as a cultural ambassador for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The Miss SVG pageant forms part of the activities for Vincy Mas 2026 and marks the return of the competition to the carnival season after several years of being held in October during independence celebrations. Organizers say this year's pageant, themed La Fleur Royale, promises an evening of glamour, entertainment, and national pride as supporters gather to cheer on their favorite contestants. On Sunday, May 31st, 2026, St. Vincent and the Grenadines will observe the 165th anniversary of the arrival of Indians to the country. The SVG Indian Heritage Foundation will once again host a reenactment of the arrival of Indians at Indian Bay beginning at 4 p.m. The annual event is expected to highlight the rich cultural contributions of the Indian community to this nation's development and heritage. President of the foundation, Junior Bacchus, said that this year's observance will feature several new initiatives aimed at enhancing the celebration and educating younger generations about the history and traditions of the Indian community in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
On Sunday from 4 p.m., we will see a symbolic arrival of Indians coming into the Indian Bay Beach. We will also be hearing messages from the Indian ambassador to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, who is coming in from Suriname. We will be also hearing from the Prime Minister of St. Vincent and the Grenadines, as well as the Minister of Culture, Keshaka Cupid, and a representative for that area. We should be having a young lady doing the henna for our children who are coming. Indian person will be coming in from Guyana to perform at this event. So naturally, every year when we commemorate this event, we have food, Indian food, that will be provided for those who are attending the event.
Bacchus also noted that special recognition will be given to 80-year-old Alban Bacchus for his contribution and dedication to preserving Indian culture and heritage in the country. The event is expected to attract patrons from across the country and will include cultural presentations, music, and traditional performances. Trinidad and Tobago's government targets U.S. $2 billion boost in non-energy exports by 2027. This from the region when we return. Stay with us.
The Ever-Ready Funeral Home at French's is your friend in times of grief. With over 40 years' experience, they are prepared to take care of all your funeral arrangements. Embalming, lowering device service, grave mattresses, carpeting, vaults, tombs and wreaths. Arrangements for television obituaries. Cremation is available upon request. Ever-Ready Funeral Home offers the finest in caskets and coffins, local and imported. So, in your time of need, call Ever-Ready Funeral Home at any time 456-1494. Ever Ready Funeral Home, offering service above self.
Quality products, quality care, low prices, great customer service, all at Q-Care Pharmacy. Q-Care leads the way, providing all your pharmaceutical needs, a variety of personal care products, and so much more. Located on Halifax Street. Telephone number 451-2690. Q-Care Pharmacy, where the Q stands for quality.
Beautiful white and black sand beaches, lush mountains and valleys, rivers, hidden waterfalls, and multiple islands and islets. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are a friendly people, welcoming tourists from all over the world with exotic boutique and luxury hotels and a hospitable business environment. Let's make all tourists welcome at our international airport, on cruises, on yachts, on sailboats, on land and sea tours, at beach lines, at our restaurants, shops and bars, and at our national festivals. St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Tourism is everyone's business. Live it, love it, embrace it.
Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah. Live it, love it, embrace it.
Our story was built by people, neighbors helping neighbors, standing side by side with those who trust us to protect what matters most and help build our communities. Being there when needed most. Across borders, across generations. Still growing, still giving, still just getting started. After 185 years.
Welcome back. As the non-energy sector in Trinidad and Tobago continues to strengthen, proposals are underway to address challenges facing exporters. Earlier this week, the Ministry of Trade, Investment and Tourism explained how it intends to generate an additional US $2 billion in non-energy exports by 2027. We hear more in this report.
Our target is to generate an additional US $2 billion in non-energy exports by 2027 and $5 billion by 2030. Foreign exchange is the lifeblood for trade and investment. Traditionally, the energy sector has led our exports and forex generation. That has often led to economic unpredictability. What is required is a more diversified economy.
He explained that the initiative will be implemented through 12 strategic pathways, integrating the resources of the ministry and its agencies under a unified export leadership team. The proposals are designed to address long-standing challenges faced by exporters and are expected to boost exports by as much as 25% annually.
The international news is coming up next. Stay with us.
Life can be stressful. Work, family, finances, it all adds up. Feeling overwhelmed, struggling with relationships, need help managing stress? You don't have to go through it alone. The Employee Assistance Program, Public Service, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, EAP, is here for you. We have confidential and professional counselors ready to listen and offer support for any personal challenge you might be facing, helping you find balance and get back to feeling your best. Call us today at 784-570-6718 or email eap.mps@gov.vc for more information, because a healthier you is a happier you. At the Employee Assistance Program, Public Service, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, your well-being is our concern.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game, more money for
way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game. $240,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for Friday, May 29th. It's $240,000. More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Since 2012, we have provided reliable, professional dialysis services in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We are now proud to offer you new solutions for your health problems. Each new solution is being delivered to you with the same high degree of care and professionalism. We also use the best technology in the delivery of our services. So, does your doctor need a precise view of what's happening inside your body? Let us perform an ultrasound for you. Ladies, if it's your breasts, then choose our mammography service. For all issues related to men and women's health at any stage in your life, our team can perform the necessary investigations to put your mind at ease and recommend solutions for your problems. If it's to see within your chest or check for broken bones and fractures, then use our state-of-the-art U-Arm X-ray service. For you aging men and women, we can now check your bone density, which will reduce any complications that may arise with overall bone health, osteoporosis, or arthritis. Health Solutions will provide answers and results in a timely, accurate manner in the most comfortable environment, while you are taken care of by well-trained and experienced staff. Please call us today at 451-2836 or 434-3170, or visit us online at healthsolutionsSVG.com. You can also follow us on Facebook or Instagram. Health Solutions, where we are providing solutions in SVG with care.
Singer is a family store. We sell everything you need for your kitchen and more. Top brands and appliances.
TVs, fridges, cookers.
We make your life so easy.
Just come in and see us. A wide range of furniture.
Right here at Singer.
Affordable beds and mattresses.
Right here at Singer. Washing machines to make your laundry clean and fresh. Singer is a family store.
That gives you the best hire purchase deals.
Right here at Singer.
We'll outfit your home.
Right here at Singer. The #1 family store.
It's us with Singer.
Welcome back. On the international scene, Bolivia's ongoing political crisis is now threatening healthcare as doctors in La Paz demand a humanitarian pause to allow oxygen and medical supplies into the country amid warnings that hospitals are running out of critical resources. We hear more in this report.
Doctors took to the streets saying they can no longer wait for Bolivia's government to find a way out of the month-long political crisis. La Paz has been under siege, with hundreds of protesters blocking major access roads into the city. They are demanding better wages and lower food and fuel prices. But the blockades are also pushing the healthcare system toward collapse.
40 tons of medicines are stranded on the highways. And today, the tanker trucks that arrived in La Paz to deliver oxygen cannot return to reload their supplies.
The growing desperation led healthcare workers to organize the White Coats March.
Doctors here are calling for a humanitarian pause of at least 3 days to allow medical supplies into La Paz, warning that lives are at risk.
Hospitals are already suspending surgeries, limiting treatment to emergency cases, and running dangerously low on oxygen. Zulma Hinojosa, whose 13-year-old son suffers from asthma and heart problems, fears his treatment could soon be interrupted.
We have 3 intensive care units at this hospital, a general unit, one for newborn babies, and a third one for patients who've undergone open heart surgery. We are very worried that we will not have oxygen to attend to their needs.
President Rodrigo Paz is trying to bring protest leaders to the negotiating table, while warning that without dialogue, he may declare a state of siege. But as the political standoff deepens, doctors warn the crisis is no longer only about politics. It is becoming a fight to keep patients alive. Monica Yanakiev, Al Jazeera, La Paz, Bolivia.
That's the news. Sports is just ahead with Triska Campbell. But before that, let's take a look at the local weather forecast.
The weather report sponsored by General Hardware.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentians for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices, then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Present conditions partly cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy. Winds northeast at 24 kilometers per hour. Temperature 27.7 degrees. Relative humidity 85%. Barometric pressure 13.9 millibars. 24-hour rainfall nil. Today's maximum temperature 30.5 degrees Celsius. Today's minimum temperature 24.5 degrees Celsius. Sunset 6:27 p.m. and sunrise will be at 5:23 a.m. The forecast: partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy at times with a chance of few showers. The synopsis: a tropical wave is approaching the islands.
The weather report was sponsored by General Hardware.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
$240,000. That's the Super 6 jackpot for Friday, May 29th. It's $240,000.
More jackpot money, more reasons to play this game. More money for way. Super 6 a bigger jackpot game.
Good evening and welcome to the Evening Sports. I'm Triska Campbell. Kiana Joseph and Zydia James starred with the ball on Thursday, May 28th, as the West Indies women beat Ireland by 8 wickets to start their Tri-Nation Women's T20 series. The tournament, which also includes Pakistan, began at Contraff Cricket Club in Dublin. After winning the toss, the West Indies captain Hayley Matthews chose to field first. The decision paid off as 21-year-old left-arm spinner James took out both openers in the first 4 overs. Jazara Clarkston then left the home team at 23 for 3 by the 5th over. Ireland fought back to reach 100 for 7 by the end of the 16th over, but Joseph, another left-arm spinner, tempted Alice Tector out of her crease and had her stumped. Joseph, who is 25, took the last 3 wickets. She finished with 3 for 8 from 2 overs, while James took 2 for 10 from 2 overs. Ireland were bowled out for 103 with 18 balls left. West Indies captain Matthews then took the charge. The 28-year-old Barbadian opener with a 23-run partnership alongside Deandra Dottin, who was out for 8. Joseph dismissed for 6. Matthews went on to score her 20th T20 international half-century, making 82 from just 44 balls with 11 fours and 3 sixes, leading the visitors to victory in only 11.3 overs. In swimming news for SVG, 10 members of the Blue Marlins Swim Club participated in the recently held Sonia O'Neill Memorial 2026 Swim Meet, formerly the Aquatic Center Invitational in Barbados, from the 21st to the 24th of May 2026. The swim meet was held in a 50-meter pool, which was a real test of stamina and endurance. And those young swimmers held nothing back, with every single swimmer producing personal best times. The Blue Marlins Swim Club saw 2 of its swimmers take to the podium, receiving 3rd place High Points trophies. J.C. Thomas came in 3rd place in the boys 8 and under age group. This was Thomas's first 50-meter competition, and he was able to break 3 of SVG's national long course records. 50-meter fly, a record held by Haysden Dabriel since 2018. The 50-meter back and 50-meter breast, which was recently broken and held by Zayden Dabriel in February of this year. Belle Adams was the other swimmer, copying a third-place High Points trophy for the Blue Marlin Swim Club in the girls 13 to 14 age group. The youngsters' valiant efforts placed their team in 10th position overall. And in cricket, defending champions of the SVG Inter-Primary Schools Development Cricket Competition, Salt Rivers Methodists sent strong signals of their intent when they recorded a 108-run victory over Taroma Government on Day 2, Thursday, May 28th of the competition. Playing at the London Playing Field in Zone 1, South Rivers Methodist strolled to 231 for 8 in 20 overs. Taroma Government, in reply, managed 123. Also in Zone 1, Oya Government defeated Sandy Bay Government by 20 runs. Oya Government got up to 217 for 8 of their 20 overs. For Sandy Bay Government, 187 for 7 of 20 overs was not enough. Bel-Air Government was also in the winner's row when they took down Belmont Government by 12 runs in Zone 3 match at the Madame Louis Playing Fields in Bel-Air. Bel-Air Government totaled 170 for 4 in their reduced allotment of 15 overs. Belmont Government were restricted to 158 all-out in their 15 overs. Still in Zone 3, Sandhill Government squeezed to a 4-run win over Dorsetty Hill Government. Sandhill Government made 173 all-out in 20 overs, while Dorsetty Hill were limited to 169 for 7 when their 20 overs ran out. Day 2 ended with an exciting 2-run victory for Fitzhugh's Government over the Canouan Government at the Bucklemont Bay Playing Field. Fitzhugh's Government made 173 for 6 of 20 overs, while Canouan Government fell short on 171 all-out in 20 overs. And finally, in the NBA, we hear that Victor Wembanyama produced an inspired performance as the San Antonio Spurs beat defending NBA champions, the Oklahoma City Thunder, 118-91 to set up a decisive Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. San Antonio coach Mitch Johnson had called on Wembanyama to score more than 20 points after a disappointing showing in Game 5, and the 22-year-old duly delivered. Wembanyama finished with 28 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks as the Spurs dominated after taking an early lead to level the series at 3-3. Whoever wins Game 7 in Oklahoma City on Saturday, May 30th, will face the New York Knicks in the NBA Finals. That's how we end sports this evening. I'm Triska Campbell. We'll be right back to wrap things up.
On Friday, May 29th, you can help realize your dreams with a lotto jackpot of $80,000. Your dream vacation, a university degree, that new ride, your new house can all suddenly be within your reach. What a little lotto can do. It's a lotto jackpot of $80,000. This Friday, May 29th, you have to be in it to win it.
Listen, the big hardware stores have been ripping off Vincentions for years with their high prices. They came General Hardware with the lowest prices ever in SVG. Now, the big guys are scrambling to drop their prices, but they still can't beat the General. So don't let them fool you. General Hardware still has the best prices on lumber, plywood, and steel. And even with a sale, the General beats that too. So go on, compare prices. Then come to General Hardware and save dollars every day. Because nobody beats the General. Nobody. General Hardware Supplies, located next to Yvette's Pork City in Arnesville. Call 453-9000.
Our story was built by people, neighbors helping neighbors, standing side by side with those who trust us to protect what matters most and help build our communities. Being there when needed most. Across borders, across generations, Still growing, still giving, still just getting started. After 185 years.
Welcome back. Now for a second look at the headlines. National Parks, Rivers and Beaches Authority concludes month-long activities with a National Parks Day, emphasizing environmental conservation. Trinidad and Tobago's government targets US $2 billion boost in non-energy exports by 2027. Bolivian doctors take to the streets as the country's healthcare system ran out of critical resources. And in sports, Joseph and James help Windies win big over Ireland Intra-Nation Women's T20 Series. Now for a recap of the local weather forecast. Partly cloudy to occasionally cloudy, slightly hazy and breezy at times with a chance of few showers. On behalf of all of us here at SVG-TV, thanks for viewing. I'm Twyla Thompson, inviting you to visit our Facebook page for a recap of the news and daily headlines. Also check out SVG-TV's News in 15 weekdays at 12:45 p.m. Again, thanks for viewing and enjoy the rest of your evening.
SVG's Heart and Soul. Magic 103.7, 91.5. Today's music, yesterday's hits.